Hello everyone, welcome to today's chemistry class. Today we will see the reactions of amines. First of all, we will discuss the reaction of amines with benzene sulfonyl chloride, that is C6H5SO2Cl, or it is known as Hinsberg reagent. So the first reaction is amine reacts with Hinsberg reagent. Hinsberg reagent is known as benzene sulfonyl chloride. It is a very important reagent. Okay, so primary, secondary and tertiary amines differently react with Hinsberg reagent to form products. So first of all, we will see the reaction of primary amine. So here, primary amine C2H5NH2 reacts with C6H5SO2Cl. That is our Hinsberg reagent. That is benzene sulfonyl chloride. When primary amine reacts with benzene sulfonyl chloride, you get N-alkyl benzene sulfonamide. The product will be like this. That means C2H5NH SO2 C6H5. This is a product formed. This is N-ethyl benzene sulfonamide. This is the product is known as N-ethyl benzene sulfonamide. So when primary amines react with Hinsberg reagent, you get benzene N-alkyl benzene sulfonamide. N-alkyl benzene sulfonamide. That is a product formed, and this N-alkyl benzene sulfonamide is soluble in alkali. When primary, that is ethyl amine on reaction with Hinsberg reagent, HCl is removed and you get this N-ethyl benzene sulfonamide, and this N-ethyl benzene sulfonamide is soluble in alkali. So take the alkyl KOH. It is soluble in KOH. The product is C2H5N minus K plus SO2 C6H5. So primary amine on reaction with benzene sulfonyl chloride or Hinsberg reagent, you get N-alkyl benzene sulfonamide. This N-alkyl benzene sulfonamide is soluble in alkali. That is a reaction of amine with primary amine with Hinsberg reagent. So now we can move on to the second reaction. Secondary amines react with benzene sulfonyl chloride or Hinsberg reagent. You get N-alkyl benzene sulfonamide. This is the reaction C2H5 2 times NH2. C2H5 2 times NH2 plus C6H5SO2Cl. Here also not NH2, it is NH. C2H5 2 times NH. Not NH2, it is NH. Okay. C2H5 2 times NH plus C6H5SO2Cl. Here also HCl is removed and you get NN dialkyl benzene sulfonamide. That is C2H5 2 times N SO2 C6H5. That is a product formed. Clear? That means secondary amines react with benzene sulfonyl chloride or Hinsberg reagent, you get NN dialkyl benzene sulfonamide. Here it is NN diethyl benzene sulfonamide. It is NN diethyl benzene sulfonamide. Benzene sulfonamide. Okay. So on reaction with the Hinsberg reagent, secondary amines give NN dialkyl benzene sulfonamide, and there is no hydrogen atom in NN diethyl benzene sulfonamide. It is insoluble in alkali. So this is a solid. It is, in the case of primary amine, it is soluble in alkali, and in the case of secondary amines, it is insoluble in alkali. That is the difference in this reaction. N-alkyl benzene sulfonamide is soluble in alkali. NN dialkyl benzene sulfonamide is insoluble in alkali. And tertiary amine, that means C2H5 3 times N on reaction with C6H5 SO2Cl. It does not give any product, so no reaction. That means tertiary amines do not react with the Hinsberg reagent because there is no hydrogen atom in tertiary amine. Okay, so primary amine reacts with Hinsberg reagent. You get N-ethyl benzene sulfonamide. It is soluble in alkali. And secondary amine reacts with benzene sulfonamide. Hinsberg reagent. You get NN diethyl benzene sulfonamide. It is insoluble in alkali, and there is no reaction with the tertiary amine. So primary, secondary, and tertiary amines can be distinguished by this method with benzene sulfonide chloride, or these mixtures, primary, secondary, or tertiary amines can be separated by using this reaction with Hinsberg reagent. This is a very important question in your CBSE board examination. Okay, then let us move on to the next reaction. Reaction with nitrous acid. So this is a very important reaction we have discussed. Now we can move on to the second reaction. Let us see the second reaction. The reaction with the nitrous acid. The reaction with nitrous acid, that is HNO2, is nitrous acid. Nitrous acid is an unstable compound, so it is very difficult to store in laboratory. So we prepare this nitrous acid in situ. That means we prepare freshly this compound. That means on reaction with NaNO2 and HCl, we prepare nitrous acid, HNO2 and NaCl. So when NaNO2 is sodium nitrite on reaction with HCl, you get this nitrous acid. So this is we prepare in situ. That means freshly we prepare this compound because nitrous acid is unstable. When primary amine reacts with nitrous acid, that means C2H5NH2 plus HNO2, you get alcohol. When primary amine reacts with nitrous acid, you get alcohol. It is C2H5OH plus N2 plus H2O. This is a product formed. That means when this is aliphatic amine. Aliphatic primary amines on reaction with nitrous acid, you get alcohol, nitrogen and water. It means aliphatic primary means on reaction with nitrous acid, that is HNO2, you get alcohol. Are you getting me? You get alcohol. The next one is aromatic primary. Is example aniline. Aniline on reaction with nitrous acid, you get HNO2, you get phenol. It is benzene diazonium chloride, N2 plus Cl minus, N2 plus Cl minus. You get another product, it is N2 plus Cl minus. It is known as benzene diazonium chloride. Benzene diazonium chloride. It is benzene diazonium chloride. So we have seen the reaction of amines with nitrous acid. When nitrous acid reacts with aliphatic primary amine, you get alcohol. The product is alcohol. And aniline, that means aromatic primary amines, react with nitrous acid, you get benzene diazonium chloride. And this reaction is known as diazotization. The name of this reaction is diazotization. That means the formation of benzene diazonium chloride from aniline is known as diazotization. And if a condition here, the temperature should be 0 to 5 degrees Celsius. The temperature should be 0 to 5 degrees Celsius. Okay, that is a reaction of aliphatic and aromatic primary amines with HNO2. Are you getting me? Clear? Okay. The next reaction is reaction with next reaction is electrophilic substitution reaction in aniline. Electrophilic substitution reaction. Electrophilic substitution reaction of aniline. So first we will discuss bromination. Electrophilic substitution reaction. First we discuss bromination. Bromination is the substitution of any group by bromine is known as bromination. So take the example aniline. Aniline can be brominated on reaction with bromine. Bromine water, that means aqueous. Br2aqu stands for bromine water. You get a product like this, NH2Br. plus 3HBr. Are you getting me? So bromination is the substitution of any group by bromine, any atom by bromine. So here you get two aniline on reaction with the bromine water. You get 2,4,6 tribromoaniline. The name of the product is 2,4,6 tribromoaniline. 2,4,6 tribromoaniline. So here this is the first position, next attached. This is second position, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. So 2,4,6 total 3 bromine. So 2,4,6 tribromoaniline is formed. That is a product formed in this reaction. Okay, clear. And this is polysubstituted bromine. There are 3 bromine atoms. If you want only 1 bromine in the ring, you have to go for another reaction. That is aniline can be protected. Another group is first protected by acetylation and then carry out desired substitution reaction. Clear? First you have to protect NH2 group by acetylation. So aniline can be reacted with CH3CO twice O. First aniline should react with acetic anhydride. Aniline is reacted with acetic anhydride. You get acetanilide, benzene ring, NHCOCH3. It is known as acetanilide. The product is acetanilide. First aniline reacts with acetic anhydride, you get acetanilide, benzene ring, NHCOCH3. Acetanilide is formed. This acetanilide on reaction with bromine, you get bromoacetanilide, bromo, NHCOCH3. This is para product. This para product is more stable. Para product, para bromoacetanilide. This para bromoacetanilide on hydrolysis, you get para bromoaniline. This is the major product. Para bromoacetanilide is the major product. You get para bromoaniline. So this is the last topic today we are seeing, that is bromination of aniline. Aniline on bromination, direct bromination, you get 2,4,6 tribromoaniline with HBr along with byproduct HBr. And if you want mono substituted bromine, you have to go for this reaction. First you have to protect the NH2 group. On reaction with acetic anhydride, you get acetanilide. This acetanilide on reaction with bromine, you get para bromoacetanilide. This para bromoacetanilide on reaction with hydrolysis, you get para bromoaniline. That is all about today's topic. Today we have seen reactions of amine with Hinsberg reagent, nitrous acid, and electrophilic substitution. Only bromination we have discussed. That is all about today's session. Thank you.